YouTube. It's good. Staples9 here back in with another video, and it's time. As you can see, I'm showing you guys my record collection because I haven't been updating you guys on what I've gotten so far. So this is going to be my 2016 record collection, and I do have a couple Skype guests, as you can see right there. You got Mr. Garrison.
I hate all of you.
And Mr. Romy Boy. I don't know why he's here, but why the hell not?
Fuck nuts.
Exactly. That's why he's here.
So, just like what you told me, do us all a favor, have some manners, and shut the fuck up. I know I can make you be quiet. Can you see the stretch marks around your lips? Asshole.
Alright, anyways, let's get started with my 2016 record collection. I have it's all the way A to Z.
Wasn't very.
I
know why I'm here.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. That's gonna be part number two. Part number two. So let's start things off. First things first, if I can get this son of a bitch out of here. We got 20 original hits of the 70s, featuring songs like Midnight Train to Georgia, Love Train by the OJs, The Sounds of Philadelphia, or the Soul Train theme song, and, of course, The Hustle. Do the hustle! Dun, 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 dun. That's not on there. Oh, yeah. That's right. Next up, we have 2001: A Space Odyssey, the soundtrack to that movie. The movie is absolutely amazing. 2001: A Space Odyssey. From
It's a space odyssey.
it features Ric Flair's theme, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
Star,
woo!
Star Baby.
I think so.
If you don't know what that means, go ahead and watch the movie. You'll understand.
Exactly. Next up, not sure why I have this one, but Paula Abdul, Forever Your Girl.
Oh, there's some good songs on that one.
Straight Up was my favorite song on this album.
Hey, Gary, Paul Abdul. No.
Paula Abdul, former American Idol host. That show just ended, by the way.
Yeah,
The last season was last night, I believe. Not Sanjay. No, that was the other guy, I thought. Now we got this one from Mr. Garrison. I want to say thank you very much. AC/DC, Back in Black.
You're welcome. Oh, good one.
Hell's Bells, Back in Black, Shoot to Thrill, Give the Dog a Bone.
That one was a gift.
And, you know, just like the album, Shake a Leg. Just like the song on the album, Shake a Leg. So there you go. If I can fit it in there, son of a bitch.
And there's the Mother Goose.
Forget about it. Next up, AC/DC, For Those About to Rock, We Salute You.
We salute you.
That's right. For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. This is probably one of my, actually, Back in Black is my favorite AC/DC album. This is my close second. It's a close second.
Fade in Black is like.
Fit what? Back in Black. You said fade. You said Fade to Black.
Fade. That's what I meant to say.
No, Back in Black. Anyways, we got High Voltage.
Really?
We got High Voltage from AC/DC. This one is another one I got from Mr. Garrison. It's A Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll. TNT. And Romy's favorite, She's Got Balls.
You know what? That's something that Gary doesn't have. That's one plus.
We got Bryan Adams, Into the Fire, featuring Heat of the Night and Native Son and Victim of Love. I've not listened to this album yet. I probably will eventually. And there's another Bryan Adams album, You Want It, You Got It. Featuring Lonely Nights, Coming Home, Fits You Good, just like Gary's sack, and Last Chance.
Well, just like mine too. Fix Me Good. That makes sense.
Against All Odds, soundtrack to that movie. Featuring.
Jesus.
What's that?
Nothing.
You didn't like that movie?
No, people are like, what? I said it was a vasectomy joke.
Okay, gotcha.
Went over your head like the hair on my head.
Against All Odds, featuring the song "Take a Look at Me Now" by Phil Collins,
Yep.
who's one of the best singers of the from Great Britain, Genesis. That's right. We got Air Supply Greatest Hits, Lost in Love, All Out of Love. What's that?
Air Supply is so funny.
Air Supply, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Wow. Almost forgot about that. Alabama. My home's in Alabama. Alabama. I don't know. Not sure why I have that one. The Allman Brothers Band, Brothers and Sisters, featuring Ramblin' Man and Jessica, which is the theme song to the show Top Gear on BBC. Awesome show. America, Greatest Hits.
America.
That's right, Romy. America. Get right out, yeah. Horse with No Name, Ventura Highway, Tin Man, Sister Golden Hair, and Lonely People are some of the album's tracks on this one. Here we go. Soundtrack to the movie Animal House. Yeah. Louie Louie. You Know You Make Me Want to Shout. Yeah. Awesome soundtrack. Well, actually, a good movie, too. One of the best movies of the 70s. I think. Wouldn't you agree so?
One of the best movies of the 70s?
Yeah. Comedy movies.
Oh, comedies? It's very well memorable, yeah.
For sure.
My favorite is when fucking Bluto's called,
What's that?
Oh, shit. Oh, when he goes to the cafeteria and he just starts fucking eating all that food and he just does the zit.
I'm a zit. Got it? Yeah. April Wine, First Glance. Haven't listened to this one yet. Looks like a rock band. I think Gary has this one, doesn't he?
What was the record again?
April Wine, First Glance.
I actually don't. It's not that April Wine record I got. It's this one. It's
Who's got that one?
It's called Something of the Beast.
Something of the Beast.
It's called The Nature of the Beast.
Nature of the Beast.
Wine. I got that one.
Okay. Nature of the Beast.
Come on. He can't. He's stand up again.
You got eight. Oh, Jesus. Asia
What?
Alpha. You got Asia Alpha.
Oh, great record.
I agree. 100%. But I don't think it's as good as this one, though.
I like.
What's the first one?
Because I'm really big into Asia's music.
The heat of the moment. Oh.
You know, I know you're gay. You like Asia. You're like, cool with the gay.
Here we go. Here's the next one. I think this is self-explanatory. Rick Astley. Whenever you need somebody. That's Rick.
You shut up.
Rick rolling the classy way. Now I know Mr. Garrison's jealous of me. I have this one.
Is that nice?
I know he's jealous of me for having this one.
Don't remind me.
Back to the Future soundtrack. My favorite film of all time. Hopefully it's yours too.
Great record.
Hopefully it's yours too. Bad Company, Straight Shooter. Feel Like Making Love.
No, Gary doesn't.
That's a good song though. That's why it's on that album. Bebop Deluxe, Modern Music. Or no, Bebop. Bebop Deluxe, Modern Music. This is a double album I got at Goodwill a few years ago. Carl and the Passion's So Tough. And on the other side, you got Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys.
Great record.
Awesome double album. Pet Sounds is one of the greatest albums of all time. Wouldn't it be nice? Sleep with John B. and God Only Knows.
God only knows what.
I'd be without Romy.
You shut the fuck up.
And now the one that started it all. The one that's... Hey, now.
Why is Tubbs even here again? He doesn't even care for records. Part two. Part two.
Number
Why
2.
is Tubbs here again?
Part 2.
Part.
Part number 2. Anyways, the one that started it all for me, The Beatles, Abbey Road.
Yeah.
Got this back in 2009 when I first started collecting vinyls. But I didn't get this thing until 2014. So there you go. But this is probably one of the best albums by the Beatles. It's just before they broke up, and it's amazing nonetheless. Next up, we have Let It Be by the Beatles, which is their... What?
Times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me. Gary, shut up! What?
Let It Be. The one of the... This was their last album. John, Paul, George, and Ringo, respectively. Greatest band of all time. Do you think so?
No, they're better than a Rolling Stone.
Oh, here we go. I got this record for free.
They're probably the most revolutionary and biggest band in history, so an argument can be made that yes.
Hey, Tubbs, you're fat.
The hell does that have to do with anything?
I know it. Gary, be quiet. We're saying or seeing random shit.
Gary, be quiet. Anyways, something new by the Beatles. This is the one I got for $1 on Discogs.com. I think Gary got it for free.
I got that one for free.
Gary got this one for free. It features songs from the movie A Hard Day's Night. And also, it features the German version of I Want to Hold Your Hand. It's pretty cool.
Honestly, I like the regular one better.
I liked hearing songs from different languages. It's pretty cool.
Not really.
All right, now we have the White Album by the Beatles. Yeah, the White Album. You can't even see what it's. It's right, but it's the Beatles. It's right there. See, the Beatles. Right there. Yeah. All right, Gary. Now we can talk about something. Okay, now you can talk. Now we can talk about something Gary actually likes. The Bee Gees.
Yeah,
Idea. I started a joke, and his name was Jerome Latimer. It's true because I was the first. You started with me 2014.
Early October 2014.
October 2014.
Like a week after August 26th.
All right, Gary, say this one. Pat Benatar.
You actually said that one pretty good.
In the Heat of the Night, featuring the song Heartbreaker, which is probably her best song. And Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Okay.
I thought that was one of her favorite dance.
Crimes of Passion by Pat Benatar, which features Hit Me With Your Best Shot, I believe. Yes, it's on side 1, and a great album nonetheless. Here's the soundtrack to the movie Beverly Hills Cop. Awesome film.
Song and everything, sweet.
The Heat Is On by Glenn Frey. Rest in peace, Glenn Frey. Yeah, awesome movie. Eddie Murphy's one of Eddie Murphy's best. I still think his best movie of all time is Coming to America. Love Coming to America. That movie's awesome. And now here's the soundtrack to the movie The Big Chill, which is my favorite soundtrack of all time.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Heard it through the. It's just look at this. Look at this. Just look at this album. I heard it through the grapevine by Marvin Gaye that starts it off. My Girl by the Temptations. Good Lovin' by the Rascals. The Tracks of My Tears by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Joy to the World by Three Dog Night. Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations. You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman by Aretha Franklin. I Second That Emotion by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. A Wider Shade of Pale by Procol Harum, and Tell Him by The Exciters. If that isn't the best collection of old school Motown funk, I don't know what the hell is.
Well, if you ask of me my humble opinion, Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But nothing comes close to this, in my opinion. Here comes, and I got the volume 2 of more songs from The Big Chill. I will say it's not as memorable as the first one, but nonetheless, here's the
Still good nonetheless.
yeah, it's still good nonetheless. Featuring Marvin Gaye, Bad Moon Rising, Wouldn't It Be Nice? Yeah, it's just awesome. Big Chill, great movie, great soundtracks. This was something that my brother got with BioShock 2. This is the soundtrack to BioShock 2.
Oh wow, I didn't even know they actually.
Yeah, it was a collector's edition.
Did that came with the game or something?
Yes.
I'll be down.
Yeah, the soundtrack to the game BioShock 2. Now we got some Boston.
Hey Gary, Boston.
Boston.
You all right, Gary? You looked kind of pissed.
No, I'm just trying to add up my items here on eBay right
Oh, all right. More Than a Feeling and Rock and Roll Band. Boston, man. You can't beat that.
Yeah, More Than a Feeling. Fucking Happy Madison Zookeeper. Destroy that fucking.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, I know shit.
I had to see that in frickin' California.
I seen two in theaters. They drove me nuts.
I saw it in California at the greatest theater of all
Oh,
time.
that's right. I've never. He was at a.
The Chinese theater.
Oh,
The only one that was playing. It's bullshit. Heroes by David Bowie. It's the next
no.
one.
Rest in peace.
Excellent record.
Starman.
Was Duncan Jones
Oh,
making
yeah.
Father Proud with Warcraft?
That's right. Station to Station by David Bowie. Yeah. Yeah. Laura Branigan, Self Control.
Good record.
I think so.
Oh, it's a pretty good record.
Bread, Lost Without Your Love.
Here
Yeah.
he is, I know.
Hey, Steve Charisma, I hope you're watching this. Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to his Facebook. He does a video of him dancing. Just song.
Oh, you shitting me?
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
Oh, okay, I have to look that up.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Steve. Buckner and Garcia, Pac-Man Fever.
Okay.
It's driving me crazy. Buffalo Springfield, self-titled album.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Jimmy Buffett, Coconut Telegraph.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Gary, Jimmy Buffett.
Nothing.
Oh, I guess
Because he's not even there. Yeah, Coconut Telegraph. If you're from Florida, you got to have at least one Jimmy Buffett and Bob Marley record. Speaking of Bob Marley, there's his poster. Speaking of Bob Marley, there he is right there. Havana Daydreamin' by Jimmy Buffett. I'm not sure what songs are on there, but it's good nonetheless. Thrill the Purchase. Last Mango in Paris. Jimmy Buffett. Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. One of my favorite films of all time. I had to have the soundtrack to this. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Sundance Kid, yeah.
Love, love, love this movie. Especially the song Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head.
Raindrops keep falling.
Yeah. It actually won the Academy Award for Best Score. And Best Original Song.
That's sweet.
And rightfully so. And no snubs. Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison.
Sylvester Stallone, need I say
Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Love, love, love that. One of the best concert albums of all time. Along with this, Johnny Cash live at San Quentin.
Okay.
These two were recorded at prisons.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Got Sean Cassidy, Born Late. Yep.
Where the hell did Gary go?
I don't know. Oh, so here we go. The Super Bowl Shuffle by the 1985 Chicago Bears.
Jim McMahon.
The punky QB known as McMahon and Sweetness himself. I know Romy's a Packers fan, but he actually respects the Bears.
Goddamn right I do. Fuck the Vikings.
He doesn't like the Vikings. All right. Dick Clark, 20 Years of Rock and Roll. Compilation contains 30 hits.
Oh, is that when he was part of the,
American Bandstand.
Thank you.
This is before he was the host of, oh God, what's $100,000 Pyramid.
Oh, God, there was 25, 100,000,
I think it was 50,000 too.
Oh, there was? Oh, okay.
We got The Clash.
You know, since you mentioned a game show, I know certain somebody's probably busting. Since you mentioned.
Yeah. We got The Clash, Hits Back. I got this for Christmas. Featuring The Clash's greatest hits. Like Train in Vain, London Calling, White Riot, Career Opportunities, and a bunch more. So, The Clash, Hits Back. Soundtrack to the movie Cocktail. Tom Cruise.
I know Gary's name. Well, what about it?
Cocktail, featuring one of my favorite songs of all time, Don't Worry, Be Happy, by Bobby McFerrin.
Yeah, fucking cocktail. Don't.
Commodores. I believe this is the self-titled album.
I made a song that's a sequel to it. It's called Don't Hate It's called Don't Hate Masturbate. And there's a song called She Used to Work Those Cunt. Actually, yeah,
Anyway.
it's a great song.
Commodores, self-titled album.
Got that one too.
Let's see. Commodores In Your Pocket. Featuring the song Lady, You Bring Me Up When I'm Down. Let's see. Midnight Magic by the Commodores.
Midnight.
Perry Como sings Merry Christmas music.
Oh, beautiful. I
Um,
don't really care for collecting Christmas records that much.
But why not?
I was just never big into collecting Christmas records. I wasn't big into collecting.
What the hell?
Sorry, but not sorry. I'll be right back. The audio's cut out on my end.
All right.
Well, yeah, it's a connection.
All right, I got this one recently.
It's true here, but go ahead.
All right, I got this one recently. It's Elvis Costello and the Attractions Trust.
Oh, that is a great album. I'm glad you own that one.
Yeah.
Now, next one you need to pick up is this year's Mortal.
Wait, this is what?
This year's Mortal.
Christopher Cross.
That's the name of the album. This year's Mortal.
Christopher Cross, self-titled album.
Christopher Cross.
Pink Flamingo.
Yeah, Christopher Cross.
Pink Flamingo. That's for Austin. Pink Flamingo.
Oh, wait, Pink Flamingo.
Yeah. You know, Pink Flamingos, that movie.
Oh, fuck that movie.
Speaking of Pink Flamingos, here's Christopher Cross on another page.
That's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I never saw Pink Flamingos before.
Oh, no.
Don't do it, Gary. Culture Club, Color by Numbers.
You know, thinking of, oh,
Comma, Chameleon.
yeah, Culture Club.
Tim Curry, Fearless.
Every word I said.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
That one is Tim Curry.
Yeah, Tim Curry, the actor. He actually had a couple records.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He's out.
Sing with the guy named
Fearless.
Bruce Willis. He had one too.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Bruce Willis actually had a couple records.
Here's Tim Curry's Simplicity. Yeah, but you didn't know that. John Denver, Greatest Hits.
Oh, good old John.
I have none of his records in my collection, sadly.
You should.
Oh,
You should, Gary.
Country Roads.
Neil Diamond, Gold.
Neil Dwight.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh,
Ba ba ba. Let's see. Dio, Holy Driver. Or Holy Diver, excuse me. Holy Diver. Yeah. Ow, shit.
What was it?
Huh? The Doors, Greatest Hits.
The Doors.
Oh, geez. Oh, I lost you guys.
Doors, Greatest Hits. Dirty Dancing soundtrack.
Oh, that's amazing.
Never put baby in before.
Let's see. What's up next? Walt Disney's Happiest Songs.
Yeah. I know quite a few people will be getting a boner about that.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go. Freaking go. The Doobie Brothers,
The Doobie Brothers.
One Step Closer.
I'm gonna one step close to you.
Let's see. Earth, Wind and Fire, Greatest Hits, Volume Number 1,
Oh, those guys kick ass.
and Take Names. Hell yeah. Earth, Wind and Fire. And something interesting about this one, as not only do I have the actual album itself,
But you got a poster.
but I have the picture disc as well.
Oh, I didn't know you had that.
Yeah, I got the picture disc and the original.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
you want to keep that.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, money.
Bob Dylan, Slow Train Coming.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. The Eagles, The Long Run. In the long run.
Rest in peace, Glenn Frey.
That's absolutely right. Eagles, One of These Nights.
Ooh, that's a good record.
Here's their best one. Hotel California.
Yeah, the record you kept bugging me again, so I finally got it.
Yep. Told you. And you're...
What is the best? Better than the greatest hits?
Yes. Well, that's different. Well, that's different because the greatest hits are compilation. You know?
Well, I know that, but still.
Soundtrack to the movie Fame.
Fame!
I'm gonna live forever.
Fame!
Oh. Here's The Firm.
Oh, that's a pretty good album, actually.
Closer.
It's a really good album.
Yes.
What is Gary?
The Firm.
Oh, the actresses are really good. Okay.
All right. Here's Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon.
Original soundtrack. It's a bit dirty. I need to get a new cover of this.
Well, Alex, you can actually clean it.
Flash Gordon.
And the movie wasn't really all that exciting, but the music's fucking awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
the
'cause it's
movie's
Queen.
Horrible.
Here's the... What's that?
I was gonna say the music's amazing.
Yeah, it's Queen.
Oh, yeah, the music's amazing.
Here's the movie. Here's the movie. Here's the soundtrack to the movie Flashdance. The only good thing about Pittsburgh is this movie. Yeah, that's right. I said it, Lucas. Oh, some Marshall. Fleetwood Mac self-titled album. Fleetwood Mac self-titled album. I know your mom loves Fleetwood Mac, Romy. So there you go. And here's their best album. It's called Rumors. Remember this, Gary? Eh?
Okay, there we go. I just got you back again. I keep losing you.
Awesome album.
Absolutely. It is one of the best albums of all time.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I know Gary recently got this one, A Flock of Seagulls.
Yes, sir. You are humbly correct. Recently, did pick this one up. Picked that one up at a convention. There's another one coming up.
There it is, right there. Yep. I ran so far away.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
That's the only song people remember Flock of Seagulls for. Oh, here you go again, Gary. Don't worry, I'll continue. Space Age Love Song. Not too many people know. Why? Because it's their biggest hit, you shit.
Okay, here's the soundtrack to the movie FM.
it's just like with Journey, Asia, Boston, Foreigner, Sticks.
Yeah, I only remember them all by like what, one song? Yeah. And that's a problem because
Footloose.
More recognition for their other music. They have all these groups have other hits. I'm not gonna argue.
yeah, exactly.
Footloose. Great soundtrack.
I'll argue after the video.
Foreigner, Double Vision.
Here we go with the paper.
Oh, we're gonna hear that a bit, I'll bet. Here's
Yeah, a little bit.
Foreigner Head Games. Featuring the song Dirty White Boy, which is what Romy's mom called James.
Really, I wish it wasn't storming.
Let's see. Judy Garland, live at Carnegie Hall.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, come on. Marvin Gaye, The Soulful Moods of Marvin Gaye. Oh, come on. Georgia Satellite. Self-titled.
George Sell.
Yeah. Georgia Satellite. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yep.
Andy Gibb, Flowing Rivers?
Oh, one of the Bee Gees.
Flowing Rivers, here you go.
That's my mom's favorite Bee Gee.
Andy Gibb, yeah?
Oh, she loves Andy Gibb.
Nice. Awesome.
She adores the show. She was not too happy about his sad passing.
Yeah. Here's Electric Youth by Debbie Gibson. Man, she is fine as hell in that picture. Look at that.
What's her name again?
Debbie Gibson.
Oh, yeah. I know.
She is fine as hell in that picture. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, that damn right she is. Fucking hell.
But yeah, good album. Let's see, we got the soundtrack to the Broadway play Godspell.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Godspell?
No, I have no idea what that
Well-
shit is, man.
Don't see the movie, whatever you do. It's horrible.
I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know that was a movie.
We got the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat.
Oh, okay.
You know, the guys from the girls from the 80s. We got the Beat, and Our Lips Are Sealed. Yeah. All right, we got Golden Avatar, A Change of Heart.
Oh, I thought they were blue.
Oh, it's golden. I hate the blue people.
Oh, shit. You ain't kidding when you got a shitload of fucking albums.
Grease soundtrack.
Oh, the Grease, nice.
Soundtrack to the movie Grease. Grease is the word. It's the word that you heard. It's got groove. It's got meaning. Yes, sir. Oh, let's see. Grateful Dead. I believe this is the 72 Europe tour. It's one of the ones my dad gave me.
Nice.
6 record set. Awesome. Pretty awesome. Oh,
This connection's being a motherfucker.
let's see. Daryl Hall. 3 Hearts in the Happy Ending Machine.
Oh, nice. Which one's this one?
Yeah, Three Hearts and the Happy Ending Machine. Okay, this is... All right. George Harrison. George Harrison. My favorite Beatle. Yep. George Harrison's greatest hits. The best of George Harrison. Featuring his best from the Beatles and his solo stuff. Good stuff. We got Heart, Dreamboat Annie. Featuring the song Magic Man, Crazy for You. Huh?
I don't know. I can't hear what you say because it's cutting in and out so bad because it's like
Heart.
forecast like crazy. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Jimi Hendrix, Rainbow Bridge. Soundtrack. Okay. Let's see here. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast. Featuring the song Boys of Summer and... Oh, what's that one? Yeah, Building the Perfect Beast. What's that? Alright, let's see. An Evening with Herbie Hancock and Chick Corea in concert.
Herbie Hancock.
Herbie Hancock. Oh, this is going to take forever. High Energy. I believe this is a compilation I got at the thrift store.
John Hancock. It's Herbie Hancock.
All right. Okay.
Everybody get that one?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Billy Idol, Rebel Yell.
Is that the one with White Wedding?
Yeah, no, it is not.
Okay.
That's the one with Rebel Yell, Eyes Without a Face, Flesh for Fantasy, and Don't Stand in the Shadow. Let's see, we got another Billy Idol. It's called Whiplash Smile.
Nice.
Yes.
How big is this update? God
It's
dang.
well, it's not an update. It's the 2016 edition.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Burl Ives, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. We got this one on eBay last second. Jay Giles Band, Freeze Frame. Centerfold. Love that song. And here's Jay Giles Band, Sanctuary. Featuring the handprint. Okay. Jermaine Jackson, self-titled album. Alright, now here's Michael Jackson. Here's Off the Wall. Uh-huh. Now everybody knows, I keep saying this, but I firmly believe that everybody has to have at least one copy of this one. Thriller.
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it be CD or vinyl or cassette or iTunes, it doesn't matter. You gotta have at least one copy of this. And it's one of the greatest albums of all time. I Want to Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine. What's that?
Who directed the music video?
Oh, God. Is it Stanley Kubrick?
Nope.
Oh, who was it?
John Landis.
John Landis.
He directed the Blues Brothers. He directed American Werewolf in London. And a couple other great shit.
Bob James, Touchdown.
That touchdown, I love that.
Now, Brett Favre. Brett Favre. Jefferson Starship, Earth. Right. Jefferson Starship, Earth. Love me some Starship. I saw them at the South Florida Fair in February. Here's the soundtrack to the movie Jesus Christ Superstar. Music by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Jethro Tull, Aqua Lung. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this. This might be a two-parter because this camera can only hold an hour. Billy Joel, 52nd Street. Let's see here. We have Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. We got Billy Joel's The Stranger. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. Elton John, Greatest Hits. Yes. Journey, Captured. There you go. Journey, Escape. Featuring Don't Stop Believin'. We got Kansas, Leftover Chair. Carry On My Wayward Son. We got Kiss, Gene Simmons, which is his solo album when they were doing their whole solo thing back in the day.
Okay.
And the last one for this part is probably going to be a two-parter. So, last one for this one is Earl Klugh. What's Wishful Thinking?
Wishful thinking.
Yeah. So that's going to do it for part number 1. See you guys later for coming up next for part number 2.